What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Credit Plug channel. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well as smash the like button. So in today's video, I'm gonna be sharing with you one of the latest soft pull pre-qualification personal credit cards. So recently, GM and Goldman Sachs have teamed up to launch a co-branded credit card. So here's an article from US News and World Report. GM and Marcus by Goldman Sachs launches new rewards credit card. So Marcus by Goldman Sachs is actually Goldman Sachs' entry into the personal credit space. So not only does Marcus offer different personal loans, but they're also going to be offering credit cards. So they just released this. This was on January 10th. So General Motors and Marcus by Goldman Sachs are offering loyal GM customers a new credit card option, the My GM Rewards credit card, which gives cardholders the ability to turn rewards points into discounts on vehicles and service. Goldman Sachs Bank USA is issuing the My GM Rewards card and replacing Capital One as the partner for co-branded cards from GM. GM is also revamping its loyalty program. The updated version of the My GM Rewards program includes 3 membership tiers: Silver, Gold, and Platinum. Customers who open a My GM Rewards card automatically enter the Gold tier and can move up by meeting certain spending requirements. Gold and Platinum tiers can redeem points towards a GM certified pre-owned vehicle, among other benefits. With the My GM Rewards card, you earn 7 points per dollar on GM spending and 4 points per dollar on all other spending. New My GM card holders can earn 10,000 points sign-up bonus by spending $1,000 on the card within the first 90 days. You can earn $100 statement credit each calendar year by spending $1,500 on fuel, or if you own an electric vehicle after paying utility bills for 6 months. Now, originally, GM did have a credit card through Capital One, but now they've teamed up with Goldman Sachs. So some of you might be familiar, Goldman Sachs is also behind the Apple Card. So it's going to share some of the same processes as well as data points that are being used to evaluate this. So they actually just dropped this back on January 10th. So this hasn't even been out a full 2 weeks yet. So this is a brand new soft pull pre-qualification. Now, I stumbled across this just in my research. So I went onto My FICO forums, and there are some data points about the process. And in several cases, people were able to get approved for this card with absolutely no hard inquiries. So I'm gonna walk through this process to see if in fact I can get a soft pull offer and then ultimately get approved without a hard inquiry. So they give you 5 different designs to choose from, and these are all going to be different brands within GM, right? So you got Chevrolet, you got Cadillac, Buick, GMC, as well as just GM. And the way these credit cards work, you're going to use these credit cards and then you earn points. The points that you earn from these credit cards, you could then redeem towards the purchase of a new vehicle. So let's say you're using this credit card, you're accumulating points, and at some point you want to go buy a new Cadillac Escalade or, a Chevy Suburban or, whatever car you decide to purchase under the brand, you could use those points towards the purchase of a vehicle. So this is a very interesting credit card that you can use to build up points and apply those points when you do decide to go purchase a vehicle. So anyways, I'm going to walk through this process and see if I'm able to get a soft pull pre-qualification offer. Now, I guess I'll probably go with the Cadillac design. I think this is the best looking design. And if I were ever to buy a GM brand vehicle, it might be a Cadillac. I don't know. Probably will never buy a GM vehicle, but let's just go with this for now. So after you select the design, all you got to do is hit continue. Now, this page right here is just basic information: your first name, your last name, phone number, date of birth. Now, as I said earlier, right? So this is backed by Goldman Sachs. So a lot of you know that Goldman Sachs also backs the Apple Card. Now, if anyone's familiar with the Apple Card is going to pull your TransUnion credit report. So one thing you probably want to make sure is just to pull your TransUnion report. Make sure that whatever information, your first name, last name, your address, whatever's on that TransUnion report, you want it to match what you're putting into this application, because in certain instances, you might not be able to get an offer if they can't match that information. So just keep that in mind. So this first page is just going to ask for basic information: first name, last name, email address, phone number, date of birth. After you enter that, you just check this box right here and then hit continue. So I'm gonna fill this information out and go to the next page. All right, so I just entered the information. Now it's taking me to the next page. So So on this page, you're going to be entering your income information. So you're going to enter in the total annual income. Now, right here, they give you a description of what that is. So let's just check out all the different criteria. So to determine total annual income, please include all sources of income, including income from assets. Example sources of income can include wages from your full-time, part-time, or seasonal jobs, self-employment income, interest or dividends from investments, retirement income, public assistance. So if you're receiving public assistance, you can include that. Shared income from someone else that is regularly deposited into your individual account or into a joint account. If you include non-taxable income benefits, increase amount by 25%. If you are 21 or older, you may also include the portion of someone else's income that is regularly used to pay your expenses. So this has a pretty broad criteria in terms of total annual income. So once you determine that, you're just going to enter it in this box right here. You're also going to enter in your primary address. So again, like I said, just pull up your TransUnion credit report, see what address is on your TransUnion credit report. Just make sure that everything is consistent before moving on. So I'm gonna enter this information and go on to the next page. All right, so on this page, you're going to enter in your social security number or your individual tax identification number, ITIN. And then you're also going to select whether or not you're a US citizen or whatever citizenship that you do have, you just enter it in. So after you enter that information, you just go on to the next page. Now it says right here, your social security number or individual tax identification number will be submitted to an identity verification service for Goldman Sachs Bank to confirm your identity. So as a lot of you know, this is similar process when you're applying for the Apple Card. They do have to verify your information, your identity. So this is a very important step of the process if they're not able to identify who you are. Now, as you can see, after you get past the identity part, then you'll receive an offer. So just enter in your information right here, your social security number or your ITIN, and then select your citizenship and then go on to the next page. So after submitting your citizenship as well as your social security number, it pulls up the GM card terms. Now let's just go over the terms real quick. Now it does offer 0% APR for 9 months from the date of account opening. After that, your APR will be from 14.99 to 24.99 based on your credit worthiness. The same with balance transfers, 14.99 to 24.99. APR for cash advances, 26.99. There's no balance transfer fees and there's no cash advance fees. So now, as you can see down here, it says by clicking the submit application button, I acknowledge that I have read and agreed to the GM card terms and conditions. Submitting the application and seeing your card offer won't affect your credit score. Accepting a card offer will result in a hard inquiry, which may impact your credit score. So just keep that in mind. Soft pull for the offer, hard pull if you accept. All right, so I submitted the information and it says you're approved, accept your offer and start using your card today. Plus earn 10,000 points after spending $1,000 in the first 3 months. So it was pre-approved for an $8,000 limit, 0% intro APR for 9 months. After that, 21.99% APR. So I'm not actually going to accept this offer. I am in the garden right now, so I'm not adding any more personal credit accounts, but I just wanted to walk through this process to show you guys this brand new soft pull pre-qualification. If anyone is interested, I've dropped a link in the description of the video. And again, 0% APR for 9 months. There's absolutely no balance transfer fee, no annual fee, no cash advance fee, and you can get this with a soft inquiry. If you do accept, it will be a hard pull, and they are using TransUnion to qualify you. So I just wanted to share this information. Again, links in the description of the video for anyone who's interested in applying.